Hello everybody and welcome to the Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Now I have just booted up the game about 10 times, which is why we've got continue up here. I've literally just sort of gone around in a circle, and what started off as a breathtaking scenic start turned into a nightmarish thing, which I'll show you in a jiffy. Obviously I have no idea what the sound's going to be like your end, so if it's too loud or too quiet, just shut up, that's all. Obviously going to start a new game. I'll show you what I found. I've literally just spun around in circles and gone sort of like to the left hand side of the screen. I'll show you where I went to in a moment. But, something happened that I didn't expect to happen, so the game has already got me quite intrigued, and it is absolutely, I don't know what the hell engine this is running on. I'm guessing quite an old one. It's certainly not a new engine, I don't think, because there was an element of stutter there, which is a bit of a shame. That's what I was trying to tweak. But we shall see. Here we go.
Ethan Carter I didn't know, but he knew who I was. When the police won't help you and the priests don't believe you, you call on Paul Prospero. You call on me. If you're a kid like Ethan, you're right, plenty do. Ethan's letter started out just like any other fan mail, but soon there were mentions of things no little boy should know about. There are places that exist that very few people can see. Ethan could have drawn a map. I hadn't entered Red Creek Valley yet, but already I could feel its darkness reaching out for me. Finding Ethan Carter wasn't going to be as easy as knocking on his door. I was too late for that. To find Ethan, I had to figure out what this place was trying to hide from me.
Right, and here we are. So, slightly enigmatic start. I'm tempted to go back down there. Just get the hell out of here. First 5 seconds of the game, yeah, let's go. Right, now I'm going to show you, obviously I'm guessing we can go down there, but I'm going to show you, I decided to come over here. Just to sort of, I was thinking there's going to be nothing over here at the start of the game, so I'll just have a run around and test the graphic settings over here. Look what I found. I deliberately didn't have the sound on, so what we've just heard there is the first time I've actually heard voiceover. But look at this. See that circle there? I don't know if you can make it out. It's like a circle of slightly faded grass just in the centre of the screen. Now check this out. It made me jump without sound. Oh, what the F? I've not clicked since, yeah, because what I did was I went back here and just ran around checking the graphics, but I didn't expect anything like this. I thought it was like, well, I don't know what I thought, and everything's going to be uncharted now. That's interesting. What's that? Oh, are they skulls? Oh, I might be reading too much into that. It almost looks like skulls. What looks like a rib cage. No, I'm not gonna read into it too much. Which makes me think maybe staying on the path. When I say path, I mean train track. Not necessarily what we're supposed to be doing. Maybe we do need to have a look around. There's a little path here. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh Christ, can you actually die in this game then? Okay, I think we'll check left and right of the path then, yeah? Bloody hell. I think we can actually get mullered. See, just down there, it looks like a skeleton with a spear sticking through it, doesn't it? Something sticking through it. Go over here. Oh no, oh hang on a minute. Oh good lord. Oh Jesus Christ, they're everywhere. Better start remembering where all these are actually. Oh look, it's all the same things. So maybe we've got to find, how many do you reckon? 1, 2, 3, maybe 6 traps. I'm going to take it real easy here then. Good lord. So we need to find another, well, at least another 2 traps maybe, or just to complete that picture. It sounds wonderful. Look at the detail, I mean, it's kind of like almost, I mean, not photo-realistic, but it's not a million one, is it? I mean, it's absolutely incredible. The texture work on the rocks is the best. Not bad though, is it? I think we need to be a bit more careful. I didn't realise. I mean, when I saw that first trap, I thought, oh, can you jump? Oh, you can duck, Bobbles. Hello, Fortune. To be honest, Fortune, I went out and got myself a coffee, and I hadn't seen any more messages pop up, so I just assumed you'd gone to bed, mate. I didn't think I don't know if you're one of these people that steam on all the time. I didn't want to wake you up, mate. I do apologise. It wasn't me being rude and ignoring you. I didn't want to wake you up, dude. Oh God, I'm getting lost. I have no idea where I am. And there's traps everywhere. See, I wasn't expecting this. I thought it was kind of like we were going to go into a village and speak to some people and end up on this like murder mystery with some supernatural elements going on. And I've actually started off. It's almost like the forest, isn't it? Oh, hang on. What's that saying? That trap? Or is that? Oh, is that just the one that? Well, that's just the one that we saw. Oh, have you got one of these computers that is made significantly more powerful than Titan Black's due to having lots of LEDs on the fans and things? I've got a certain friend who I'll be careful what I say, because I know they're quite interested in this game and they very well watch it back, who has possibly the world's worst gaming PC, and the amount of money he has spent on various different cold cathodes. It's one of these ones that's, I'm trying to think of what it's called. It's got a controller in it, so depending on the music, the lights flash in tune to the music. It's, I really want to go there. But I'm kind of worried about getting smacked in the face by a trap. I could spend all day walking around there, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's also slightly scary. Oh look, there's. What's that? It's a building. Oh, it's a bridge. Ah, oh! Zoom in. Okay, well, let's just check all the buttons. So I can zoom in. Oh god, I can use the D-pad to move from side to side. How bizarre is that? The beast goes red, blue, green over and over and over. Oh my god, that would drive me fucking crazy. I like a subtle blue LED with a power button. This is where we started, isn't it? God almighty. I'll tell you what, I think they are definitely skeletons. Definitely skeletons. And I'm not sure whether that's the lake over there. Apparently the whole sort of area is, I don't know whether it's a lake. I read something about a dam, so there's definitely water involved, and I know the graphical settings seem to have a strong onus on various water effects, so whether it's a lake or a well, it won't be a, well, I'm guessing there must be a river or something. Well, I suppose train bridge doesn't necessarily mean it's got to be a river. Just over a river. Look at that, imagine falling into that, you would be absolutely buggered. Imagine those things rotating around and just slip through it and just like, oh god, that'd be horrible. Your own body weight just crushing you, skewing you like a goddamn kebab. We need to find, I'm guessing, another trap, or at least maybe another 2 traps. You can actually see them if you know what to look for. Certainly that ring of death over there. How have we not been? We'll check over this side. Go back and check on the other side. See, oh, I thought that was something there. Look, little spikes. Don't like these dark areas. Steam says there is no combat in this game. Good. That'll make a nice change, actually. Well, that's good to know. Does it say anything about being smacked in the face by very sharp sticks and killing you? How many more of these do we need to find, Jim? Oh! God, that made me proper jump then. Oh! Whoa! Shit, that's actually us. Good lord. Oh. Oh wow. Steam is that you can stop it on either colour, pace and slow or fast pace. Oh, you talking about your lights? I thought you were talking about the game. I was like, what are you on about? Oh, it's right, they are. Look. God, that is a lot of dead people. So what's this? Is this like a flashback? It's like a flashback. Or are we in some like alternate parallel time? I mean, that is a hell of, are they adults? They were pretty big, don't they? They're not, it's not like, I'm thinking Ethan, from what little I've read, is a child. I don't know whether it's like 3, 4-year-old or a 10-year-old, I've got no idea, but don't know what this says then. Read. Sap by Ethan Carter. It said nothing of sticks or stones. So there's no combat in this game. However, you may be impaled by sharp objects regularly. An old man came to the forest every day to drink sap from the trees. Hey, to get there, the old man had to step around many dangerous traps. Villagers believe this old man have him a jade amulet in the forest, but the old man wanted the villagers to believe him because Then they would search the forest for treasure, not drinking sap. One cool full night, someone set fire to the forest. Fire spread to the village. The old man escaped the fire by covering himself in sap. When he returned to the village, he found all the villagers' bones. The old man sat down and cried. Then he found more sap to drink. Oh. There's the bear trap. Look. And burning forest. Village burning. You can zoom in, I think. That would have been handy. Okay.
Ethan, I told you, you can't be here.
But Gramp, I wrote something for you.
That's real nice. Thank you. Just leave it. I'll read it later.
That bottle wasn't there a minute ago, was it? Bottles, what the hell? Oh! Oh, the bones have gone. How bizarre. So do you reckon... Ah, so the sap is actually presumably... Well... Oh, what's that? Packet of Marleys. Do you think the old man may have been Grandad? Or was it just a story you wrote about an old hobo who used to live in the forest and get pissed by the looks of it? Let's read that. One dead in house fire. Mayfield County fire damaged the historic home in Red Creek Valley when officials from the Bayfield Country Fire Department. A family of 6 was asleep when the blaze broke out at a remote house once owned by Albert Vandergriff by the Ogden Lake in Red Creek Valley. Gail Carter, 58, was pronounced dead at the scene. Remaining family members were able to escape. Ah, look, Carter. Right, so... Is that our mom? Carter's husband, Edward, 62. Oh, no, that's presumably... What's the date? Oh, yeah, 1970 something at the top. So, presumably this is Edwin's grandfather. Carter's husband, Edward, 62, told investigators he may have fallen asleep with a cigarette in his hand. Oh. Family of 6, that would have been Grandad, Nan, Mom, Dad, Ethan. Okay. Should put it back. Butterflies. What's that, mate? You took Advil. You're on my feet. You think you're not long for this stream? Oh, mate. You know what, fortunately, I was quite tempted to play this tonight rather than this morning, but I've really been looking forward to it. And you know what I'm like? I end up at the same note. If I don't play it now, I'll end up with another reason not to play it, and it'll be a week after it's come out, and then all my hype gets lost. I have really been looking forward to this. I'm kind of fancying a different pace of game. I think this is the... Where do you reckon? So we found all the traps, didn't we? So should we maybe follow the train track now then? God, look at that. Oh wow. That is stunning. It's an incredibly visually pleasing game. So that's where we started. That's the bridge, oh sorry, the tunnel. Have a quick check over here. I really don't want to miss anything. It's like there's, I mean, we could have just ploughed through there. If I mean, to be honest, I don't think I would have found that very first trap if I hadn't been hell-bent on just tweaking the graphical settings, to be honest. This looks like a little bit of a path. it just takes me back up to the tunnel. I mean, I hesitate to say it's an open world, but it's, you know, it's not like a single path, is it? There's plenty of places you can go and have a look around. Yeah, I don't know, Fortune. I honestly don't expect this game to be particularly long. I've not read anything that actually tells me how long it is, but I was saying in yesterday's like Skyrim stream, I should imagine it would be no more than 5 hours at most, 5-6 hours. So it'll probably therefore take me
Red
8.
Creek Valley seemed like a quiet, ordinary place. I've learned 2 things in my life. No place is truly quiet, and nowhere is really ordinary. Ethan warned me about that. Warned me not to be fooled by what I saw here. He didn't need to worry. I'd worked dozens of cases, hundreds. This would be my last one.
Okay, so we're not new to this then. The old dust blowing across the things a little bit. Not sure why they'd have added that. I bet someone on the art design team just figured out how to do volumetric dust particles and things. Oh yeah, we'll add those in. What's the sound like, Fortune? Is the sound alright, mate? That looks a lot like a dam, doesn't it, over there, look. So here's the lake, and there's the dam. Right, let's carry on. I'm not too sure about this bloody bridge, look. Keep an eye up and make sure there's like no stairs down. Oh wow, look at that. Good lord. Must admit, it's we've just come from playing like a ridiculously heavily modded Skyrim. This is... I mean, who made this? Was it Astronaut? Well, who are they? Not Astronauts. Can't remember the dev. Who's the creaking? Any minute now. One of these loose boards. Straight in my face. Good old rake style. What's that? My voice needs to be up a touch louder. Shall I turn down the game sound a little bit, and then you can just... Oh shit, what was that on a minute ago? Was that on 100? You turn that down, like, say, maybe to 80? What's that like, Leth? How you doing, Leth? Sorry, buddy. Get hosted. Hosted? I was about to say there's blood on this train. Ooh. Not really a train, it's just, well I suppose it is a train, but it's just, like the engine. And like, actual passenger things, inspect. Blood, animals, human, murder, accident. Crankshaft. Fresh scratches, recently used. Crank. Crank. What's it got? Oh, hang on a minute. Oh. Oh, look. Oh. Crank. Oh look, okay, look, oh look, there's the dam that we saw. Oh right, okay, so maybe we need to find that. So it's on a shore overlooking the lake. And it must be on this side because we can actually see the dam. Let's see if it'll rotate around. Oh look. Yeah, I think we can. Oh, sorry, that is that. Hello, Jack. How you doing, mate? Tossed you a host. Hope you're having a fun time, son. Your host. What's that mean, dude? Oh, is that? Oh, Jack, oh, thank you so much, mate. Oh, we've been wondering who's been doing that. I don't know if you've done it before, mate, but yeah, sometimes people have said, like, our viewer count seems really, like, weird. Oh, Jack, thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate that. You would advise kicking it down to 40. Alright, buddy, I will do that. Sound. Is it really loud at your end, then, is it? Oh, let's try 50. With everything else. What's that like? Is that a little bit better? So hang on then, so I've got to find a crank, which basically is down there somewhere, I guess. Because it's overviewing that over there, look. Oh, was it at 100 again? Was it? Oh, hang on, oh, there's a sorry bar. Oh, maybe we didn't need to take it down that far. It's not changing. Is it really not? Yeah, I'll tell you what. I don't think the sound stays on when I'm in the menu, does it? Maybe this is one of the bugs they had. Let's turn it right down that low and see if it actually thinks. Oh, that's definitely done something left. I can't hear a damn thing, mate. So, at least we know it's working, buddy. Sorry about this. We might as well get it right. We don't want to find out. Everyone at the end of the stream goes, oh, I couldn't hear a bloody word. Sound 50. Done. Zoom. Yeah? Let me know. Anyone who's got the time to type in chat, please let me know. As a streamer, I found that the sound should be lower than the voice. Right now, I as a viewer care for your commentary much more than the game sound. It might not typically have game set to 20. Yeah, I can see your point there, Jack. Yeah. Let me know what that's like, guys, and I will happily turn it down if you want me to, and I will take your professional streamer opinion, Jack, on board. Ooh! Turn off. Not on, is it? Forward and back. Detail with the cog underneath. Get out. So presumably we need to get the crank. Now the crank, what they were saying, has been used recently. So I mean, at the moment I'm kind of wondering where this is all going. I mean, why have we come here? Ethan's sent us a letter, but other than that, I mean... Right now 50% is still a wee bit loud. However, I think the issue is the sound, but the ambient sound still the issues. Tracking ambient sound set back to 30%. Okay, dude. It won't let me choose anything. Ambient volume. You reckon knock that down to by 35? What's that? It's like a pillar. Could be the music now, Jack. You tell me, dude. I'll sit here fiddling about with it. Might as well get it right now at the beginning. So we can either follow the train track, and we've kind of learned that going a bit off the beaten track might be the best way to get the most out of this. Music too, yeah. Welcome to stream of sound adjustment. Music volume, turn that down to 35 as well. That good goes, because we want voices quite loud, because then I can just shut up. I must admit, that does actually sound a fair bit better. You play Risk of Rain at like 10 to 20% volume. I've still not played that game. I know this might infuriate any of you that have played it, but this is all new. So I'm playing this very much how I would read a book. I used to read a huge amount. In this modern age I rarely get a chance to sit down and read one, and I'm looking at this as very much almost like a playable graphic novel, the wonderful story, I hope. That looks suspicious. What's that? Rope. Ooh. Right. A rope across a train track, and that looks a little bit like someone tied, doesn't it? Someone's been tied down. Ooh. That doesn't make sense. Cut ties, untied, tied. No blood. Well, that's what I was just thinking. Rope. Oh, so maybe someone was tied up here, got up, ran down here for some stupid reason along the train tracks. What the hell is that? Is that a leg? It can't be. That just... It looks a bit like a leg and a foot. But... Have a look. Rest of the corpse? What do you mean rest of the corpse? I haven't seen another... Blood trail, victim, dragged away, crawled away. Oh, right down there, look. Oh, it is, look, it's 7 legs. Oh my god. Someone was tied up, came along here, ran over, which would explain the blood on the front of the train, maybe. Don't follow the blood. Oh, there's a handprint there, look. Right, so they weren't dragged. Or, I suppose, they could have been dragged, but it's unlikely. It looks more likely they've crawled away, doesn't it? It's handprints on the floor. I suppose if you were being dragged, it would just be a smudge, a big long smudge. What's that? Under construction. Is that alright now then, you reckon, Jack? The ambient sound is about right. It's slightly, it's slightly high, but music, even though beautiful, I know. By the way, we got you transcodes. Ah, wicked, Jack, did we? Oh, excellent, mate. Oh, that's wicked. Thank you for that, buddy. That's hugely appreciated, mate. So this is the dude. We just tweak that down a bit then for you, mate. Sounds like you're onto something. Right. Okay, inspect. So he's basically got no legs. Can't see anything else around the body. It's like his head got hit maybe by the train. So maybe he got hit on the front of the head by the train, stumbled into the wheels, I don't know. Blood from legs, blood from his legs, I would have. Oh, yeah, fractured skull, cause of death, blood loss, head trauma. I should imagine blood loss. It's pretty likely. Can I move that around? Right, so I'm guessing this is a little bit like traps. Death scene, eroded by time, disturbed by a third party. You like press that and see different things. Oh yeah, because he's in a different position now. Sure. Should we go and see if we can find that crank? It looks like there's a path down here, look. Can't see anything obvious. Be over there, look. Let's go and have a look. He looks a bit... How you doing, BK? You're alright, buddy. You've not missed a lot, BK, if you've only just jumped on, mate. to be honest, I was going to summarise what's happened, but not a lot has actually happened. Just found a body, which is it's like it's been, well, person before it became a corpse. Looks like they were run over by a train, but some suspicions that maybe there was some head trauma that maybe isn't immediately obviously explained by the train, although that might be the game giving us a bit of misinformation. Right now it's got to be along here from that vision, so we need to look very carefully around here. I'm not going to get up there, am I? So we're looking for a crank, basically, sort of metal L-shaped bar. Have it in the water? No. Oh, there's a tide, look. The water coming up, down. That's neat, man. Is it actually in the... Oh, there it is, oh, yes it is, yes it is. I thought it was actually a shadow underneath the rock. Rotate. Ah, no, look. Ah, no, there's blood on the crank. Let's see if any like markings. Mr. Candle did it. So I reckon whoever that was got run over by a train, as you do. Well, no, was tied up, somehow managed to escape, got hit by a train that was coming through. Well, no, hang on, no, because the body's fresh, isn't it? What I was thinking was maybe the body's really old and the train, you know, we've just come across the bridge, right? And there's no way that train could have got across that bridge because the bridge is mudded in it. So, why would there have been a train travelling down like that? Maybe he was deliberately run over. Oh, of course, yes, because he was tied to the train tracks. So someone was actually planning on running him over, but he managed to escape. He still got clipped, maybe. Should we go and put the crank in the train and see what happens? Are you off out and about? Are you doing your how's the drive going, BK? Let's see what we can do with the crank. I tell you, Jack, I don't know if you're still there, mate. Massively need to start getting transcode. We used to get it a fair bit. I was saying a few times, you know, I'll bloody pay Twitch rather than worrying about how many viewers we've got to bloody get transcode. Makes such a difference for so many people. Because we get quite a lot of Australian viewers as well. Oh, hang on. If you want to get in there, I need to put the crank in first, don't I? Sorry. Get out. It's all very intriguing. Fix. Let's spin the crank. Well, that's enough to take the crank back. Oh, I wonder if there's something under the train. Can you move the train forward a bit to see if... oh shit. I was zooming out on the tires so we can actually do anything. Alright, whoa! We won't turn it off. Oh, I wonder if we'll run out of diesel. Let's see if there's anything under the train. I've hidden a clue. No. Well, it all leads to the same place, doesn't it? Hello, Tazov, how you doing, buddy? We've got some rope. We've got the severed legs. Let's carry on down the train track. Because obviously the train hit here. Which means the train must have been down here. Because the blood was on the front of the train, wasn't it? So we know the train began its journey further down the track. Ooh. Diesel can. Gasoline, diesel, dropped carelessly, on purpose, in a rush. Canister. Now here, look, this is interesting. This is the same as at the start of the game, look. There's all brown grass here, look. This must be where the train originally... Oh, hang on, it says inspect here. Yeah. I bet that's what that inspect is, look. It's all green grass all along the tracks. The train started its journey right here, which would explain why someone was filling it up with diesel, but maybe got interrupted. Yeah, look. Whoa! A bit of sleuthery there. Rectangle shape. Rail car from the bridge. We're light years in front of you, mate. Oh, and then there's that. Oh, cool. Take care, Fortune. Have a nice kip, and maybe see you later on. It's Friday night, so I'll be streaming tonight as well. That's Shadow of the Doubtful. Okay. It's amazing texture detail. Actually, when I started up, when I was doing the graphical checks, VRAM was like, oh god, have you heard about it? Yeah, VRAM on this was like 980 meg. Have you heard about Shadows of Mordor? With the ultra high textures, it requires 6 gigabytes of VRAM. I nearly fell out of my seat this morning. McKenyon on NeoGAF quite often talks about requirements for video cards, and for a long time there's been quite a lot of people sort of saying that, you know, 2 gig, 3 gig will be more than enough. Unless you're running like triple monitor setups. And it just goes to show, doesn't it, how quickly things change. Isn't the new GTX 980 card, hasn't that only got 4 gig of VRAM? Oh, it's like a little dark. Well, I'm at a bit of a loss right now. Let's go and have a check up here. Saw something then, something popped up. You do get these in specs. A footprint? Oh, a divot. Rock, fresh dirt. Divot. Ah, it's a rock. Oh, so maybe... What's a rock got to do with anything? Really confused. Because that would seem to indicate rock is obviously very important. Where was it? Shit. Balls. Whereabouts was that? Sugar. Just go and inspect that again. I kind of lost perspective there. I hope I can do that again. Oh, it's a tree trunk. Oh, I thought it was a bloody rock. Being very attentive. Somewhere over here. Tree trunk. Ah, there we go. Look, there's a rock there. Oh yeah, there is. There's blood on it. Look. Quite hard to see shadow, but there's definitely blood So that's kind of weird. So it looks like he got run over by a truck, dragged himself down there, got smacked in the head with a rock, but it looks like he also got smacked in the head with a... He's having a bad day, whoever he was, wasn't he? Getting hit by a train, smacked in the head with a rock, smacked in the head with a crank. Oh, Jesus. You're doing the... Oh, right. Oh, well, good luck with it, BK. You'll have to post some pictures when you've finished it, mate. It sounds quite a project, you know. It might only be a bit of paving on a drive, but it sounds like put a fair bit of effort into that, mate. And it's nice to see things people have built. So, what are we actually meant to do now? God, this place is huge. Tell you what, let's go back to the court, because I've just realised I'm forgetting a bit of a gameplay mechanic here, aren't I? It's a little bit like traps. I think it's sort of teaching you the core mechanics. Because if you remember, when we did the traps, each time we did one, a little extra piece was unlocked, and I'm starting to think that's possibly the way the corpse works. Where's the corpse? Yeah. I think, well, you know, the little circle will just get bigger now. Yeah, here we go. Is that it? Shit. Oh, right. So what do we need to do? That's where the railway car. Oh, do you think maybe we need to go and put the rock? I wonder if we maybe go back to that now we've got the rock, and also... I don't know. Fix. Ah. Okay, so it looks like we have to put everything back the way it was. Is that right? So we had to put the crank back, we had to put the rock back. Oh, which means we probably have to put the train back. Let's go and I'll tell you what, we'll find out if that's like train of thought. If we touch the corpse and we get a bigger circle this 1, 2, that's bigger, isn't it? That's definitely bigger. Yeah, I think we need to go and park the train. Then what will happen? Maybe it will then tell us what happened. Quite intriguing, isn't it? I need to go and get myself a coffee, actually. How long have we been streaming for? Nearly an hour. Back time for a brewski, I think. I think what I'll do is I'll put the train back, see what happens. Further than it looks, isn't it? It's kind of weird, actually, because I was saying in yesterday's stream that I really wanted to play Alan Wake next week. It's a game that played when it first came out on the Xbox, and I honestly can't remember if I finished it or not. I was under the illusion that I had finished it, but I for the life of me cannot remember. And see behind us. Can I do that and then just look? Oh, brilliant, yeah, you can. And you can zoom in. That's pretty cool. Right, so we want to be looking for... We'll see the gasoline from that side. I think we need to go back a little bit more down. We sort of do that. We should see the gasoline. There we go, there it is, look. Let's turn it off. Exit. See the sort of slick, oily slick. I know, we just had a funny noise then. Is that a good sign? That mean, oh, we're not. Oh, I don't think we're quite parked right, are we? sure where you'd fuel. I think I'll just start it up again. It will just edge it forward. What do you reckon? About 10 foot. I don't know if I'll tell you what I should have done. I should have gone back to the books to find out if this sort of stuff has got a little bit of leeway, so it might help with some future puzzles. That'll do. We'll try that. That can't be that far off. Oh God, it was. Well, let's go and try. It's my corpse gone. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Excellent. Whoa. Oh, I can move around. Are these little blue things? Wow. Oh Jesus, good lord. What the hell? That looks, oh that looks like the, what we reckon, that's the same guy in the picture. Go from the newspaper clipping. Is he gonna smack the kid over the head? Because it looked, what the hell? Nah, because that's Gramps. He wouldn't hurt, and I'm guessing that's Ethan. So what's... Oh, good lord. Worth noting he's got the crank in his hand there. He's got the crank in his hand there. What the hell happened? So there's the victim. There's old Grandpa. Has he got the crank in his hand there? Oh, no he hasn't. He's got a rock in his hand there. He got the crank there. That's the rock, look. This is like awesome. And there he is picking up the rock, look. So he picks up the rock for some reason. Came down here. Smacked him in the head. Then maybe dragged him up here and tied him up. Then got in the train. Went to run him over. Yeah, that'll work, won't it? Oh, no, look, he's got... And is he having kind of some sort of... Is he holding his head because he's been hit on the head, or is he holding his head just because... Maybe... I don't know. There's a lot of questions here, isn't there? Oh my lord. Wow. That. Oh wow. That is Jesus. What the hell? Dude. So he tied up Ethan. What's this chronology? What's that? Oh, right. Oh, look, we've got to, we have to, like, so can we do that on all of them? Oh, look, you've got to put them in order. Right, God, Chloe, that's right, Fred. That's throwing a crank in the works. Well, surely that's got to be the first one. Surely the whole... I reckon... Okay, let's think this through. This guy, whoever he is, because it's the same guy, look, he's got the leather jacket with that very nice design on the back. He's... Let's assume that's Ethan. Let's assume that's some fucking nutcase. Ties up Ethan. Walks down here. To get in the train. At which point this bloke comes along. Now this bloke's got a rock in his hand. None of those can happen next because they involve his legs being severed. So the next one must be while the dude was tying up Ethan, Grandpa picked up rock and basically they then met, if you like, intersected at this point in time. Gramps. Oh, I've got it. Gramps smacks him in the head with the rock. He sort of stumbles along here. Oh, my poor head. And falls to his knees. Gramps gets in the train. Does he? Yes, he does, because he's got the crank, look. And runs him over. Ethan's obviously then untied or somehow gets free and is there. The bloke carries on crawling. Oh look, why visualise just came up. And at that point, Gramps finishes the job with the crank, because we know the crank's got blood on it. What do you reckon? Should we go for that? I'm guessing it must be right, because he just said press Y.
We can destroy it. I know how.
You can't destroy it, Ethan. You can't destroy time. And that's what he is. He is forever.
Holy crap. He is forever. He can't destroy time.
Honey, I wish there was another way.
Was Gail the lady that died in the fire?
Travis, tell me where Ethan is. Now.
I'm giving the sleeper what he wants. What all of us want. Look, old man, you need to go home.
Ooh.
No.
Oh my god! Oh, that is awful. Oh, that's horrific.
Ethan, run, goddammit. Go! Get out of here!
I think we did really well then.
Travis, close your eyes.
Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, God, and again. Oh, Jesus. Gramps, you psychopath. Wow.